Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello. This is Mojo Samurai. And today we're going to be playing some Need for Speed Most Wanted once I turn this down. Give me 1 second. So today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different. We are going to be taking a look into where I have been and why I have not put videos on my channel more recently and more oftenly. Now, mind you, this is a very long tale, so if you do not have time, I would suggest watching this video later when you have a minute to actually kind of absorb what I'm going to tell you, because this is an exclusive look into the life of an adult that I have never experienced anything like this before firsthand until now. So it's for those younger audience members, it's quite rewarding, it's quite troubling and very problematic at sometimes, but also very rewarding at sometimes. So it all really depends on how much you're willing to put into life. And believe it or not, eventually you will get a return for that. Call it karma, call it whatever you want, but eventually, after you're doing enough good, things will go good for you. God, I love the sound of this car. So, as I was saying, there's going to be a long tail, but I will get on with it already. So, those of you that have been watching my videos for a while will know that I worked at Sam's Club. I still work there. I work in the grocery department as a stocker. By the way, we just did inventory the other night. Oh, those of you in retail who have jobs know that inventory time sucks. So anyway, I still work there, and I had originally still been living at my parents' house and going to school, but that eventually just got too expensive and it wasn't able to be finished because I just couldn't afford the payments. And I was going for an associate in IT, which, if you don't know, is pretty much the inner workings and customer relations and basic components of a computer, even. And that's how I originally thought my career would go, but now I don't know where it's gonna go. And for the first time in my life, I'm not really afraid of that, because I've been through some stuff my whole life, and if I can come out of it on top this time, I'm kind of feeling in the mood that I can pretty much take on anything. So, as one good thing my mom does say is, she says, take everything with a grain of salt. And I have been. It's taken me a while to learn how to do that, but surely, time and trial again, I've learned to do it. So, anyway, as most tragic story goes, it involves a girl, of course. So I met a girl, fell in love, and things went bad quickly. Now, we were together for a short while, but it was very intense in the short while that we were together. And at least on my side, I felt the love was real. Sorry, guys. And it went south quick. However, in the meantime, we had gotten an apartment together, a one-bedroom apartment. And that's also why I haven't been on, because in the middle of school and work and hanging out with people for once in a while, I was living in this apartment with no internet. So occasionally I'd be able to get online if I would go to my parents' house or so, but those times were spent playing Arma 2 and Wasteland with my homies. Mainly 3 people. Bolter, I think that's how you say his name. Sorry, Bo. We'll just call him Bo. Briar, his name is Justin, and as well as another old friend of mine, Justin Lowe. We play on a Wasteland server for Arma 2. Disturbed Gamers. We are friends with the admins, and we assist them in 80 player. Actually, it's 80 or 70. I'm not exactly sure. but usually it's full every night, and we make very outlandish bases and have a lot of fun. So, you know, that's what I've been up to as far as computer-wise, but I do miss YouTube, and I know it seems to be a recurring pattern that I gain interest and lose interest every once in a while, but that's just how my life goes. There's just so many other priorities that pop up in between that unfortunately sometimes I have to put this aside, even though I don't want to. Unfortunately, it's just a necessity to discover and solve other things first before I come back to this. Now, it's not to say that I won't come back to this, because I do enjoy this. It's a great way to release anger, and it's a great way to talk to people. So, that is why I enjoy doing this. Also, another thing that is going to be kind of a change is I'm getting my drums from Chicago. I'm getting them shipped here in a couple of days. So once I get them shipped here and I start to get my chops back, I'll make a drum video for you guys, and I might incorporate my drum sounds into the future videos. So there are very interesting things on the horizon coming. And for the first time in many, many years, I'm at peace, and I can't wait where life's gonna take me. So, however, I will persevere. So, in a nutshell, like I said, I got into a relationship. It went south quickly. I tried to have no hard feelings, but sometimes things just don't work out between people, and I moved out of the apartment. So, that is just unfortunately how things go. Now, things that are going with my car, since we're talking about a car game. My car is being completely reworked from the ground up. He's already redone the electrical systems. It has been running after he did that, but now he's putting the new radiator in. He's getting a new steering column, or not column, excuse me, a new steering rack to put in, as well as a new power steering pump, new O2 sensor, new catalytic converter. I'm going to put new tires on it, new passenger window motor even. Just pretty much everything new. So that's going to be ready sometime, hopefully near the summer. There's going to be some car videos maybe, because I love that car. Those of you that don't know, it's my 91 Volkswagen Corrado. It's a rare Volkswagen, especially in the condition that it's in. So, I just want to say that, all in all, I know it seems like I come and go, but I just want you to know that that is with good intentions. And also, what I want to reveal to you guys is that what my purpose for doing this for YouTube had occurred to me on a deeper level. I'm doing this thing for YouTube to kind of have a chronicle of my life, because I was watching my old videos and about the things that were going on in my life at the time, and it's crazy to see how far I've changed. And it's good to sometimes remember where you came from, and that's another reason why I'm making these, just to kind of chronicle my life in some kind of way, to leave something behind to my kids maybe, so that one day that they see that, you know, I'm going through some of the same things that they might be going through, and to try and learn from that. So, I've done quite a bit of growing up, still got some growing up to do, but at the same time, I ain't never gonna stop playing video games, because I'll always be a kid inside. At least a tiny part of me will be. So that's all I wanted to pretty much say, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching this far, and just want you to know that you have not seen the last of the samurai. Alright guys, catch you on the flip-flop.